Welcome to Demon Tweaks. Today we're looking at panel filters and in particular ITG panel filters. So we're joined by Richard, and Richard's going to tell us a little bit about why we should put an ITG panel filter in our car versus the NAF, I guess, paper stock filter.
Well, they're really good. They do a really great job, but they're not great for power.
Okay.
So if you want to get a little bit more power, we can flow a little bit more air through an ITG panel filter. Perfect. One of the things that makes it really good for flowing air is the fact that we don't bleed any of the polyurethane from the sort of rubber outer edge. Mm-hmm. It's not bled onto the surface of the filter itself, so we're not using up any of that vital space. What we're trying to do is make those very, very carefully. So we're pouring a polyurethane in. We're not sort of injecting it into a closed cast mould. Yeah. They can be cleaned. They can be re-oiled. If you do that, it'll be as good as new.
Perfect. So yeah, we're not seeing, little bits coming over into this surface area. So we're getting as much air as possible through into your engine, giving you as much power.
Yeah, I mean that tool design came from working with sort of top motorsport teams in Le Mans and Formula One and so on and so forth. And back in the day when Group N rally cars were a big thing as well, where they were using the stock airbox, to make sure that we didn't sort of waste any of the given space. Mm-hmm. By having a sort of bleed of that material onto the surface area, which is essentially shrinking the amount of area you've got to let the air go through. Yeah. So we're making them very carefully.
Perfect. So if I put that in my car, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get a little bit more power, especially if I combine it with a map or something like that.
That's right, yeah. They usually work well with other things, but what you tend to find is you've got that sort of I've just had my car serviced feel. Yeah. See when you put it in. Yeah. Because it just feels that little bit more like it's got a bit more throttle response. We just did a test recently with Toyota Yaris, and I think we got like 3 horsepower. Amazing. So it's not like going to change your life, but it's horsepower for very little money.
Yeah, horsepower per pound spent, right?
And here's a good thing, it's great for the environment too, because you don't have to keep throwing them away. Yeah. They last a long time, 3 times longer than a paper one, generally speaking.
Perfect. And the fact that you're looking at making, you do make components and filters of not necessarily panel filters like this for Formula One cars and Le Mans cars, but the same technology comes down into ITG's performance sector.
And here's the thing, the same guy makes them.
Wow.
So the same guy that makes this filter will also make a filter that goes on a winning Formula One team.
Which is pretty special, right?
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If you're looking for more information on ITG, there's loads available on their website. Obviously, all of the products are available on our website, and we've just done an even bigger video with ITG looking at the full range of products, so do check that out. And kind of, I guess that thing to leave you with is, why wouldn't you put an ITG filter on your car if the same guy that makes this is making ones on Formula One winning cars?